Biidaasige Park took 18 years to develop and 8 years to build. $1.4 billion went into one of the largest new parks in a generation here in Toronto, and I'm back again in 2026. I did show you this park 10 months ago when it opened, and it is just a fantastic park, and I am back in this park. There are some new exhibits here this year, and they've opened up some of the western end of this park. So let's have a look around. And as the city skyline continues to change here in Toronto, one of the new features in Biidaasige Park is this wooden structure on the eastern side of the park. And let's have a look. And this park reflects our Indigenous roots here in Canada. And this is fairly new. It smells like wood all around, still untouched by the public. And I think more and more people are finding this park. But I'm going to enjoy it. Well, it is still fairly empty. Oh, I love the smell of wood. And some of these areas do provide shade. And there are benches here. So this is new to the park in 2026. Just gorgeous. And this area here in the Portlands used to be a long vacant, heavily polluted industrial wasteland. And many levels of government invested to clean this area of Toronto. And now it is just such an oasis. And some creatures are finding this area as well. There are a number of new birds residing in this park. They also have a turtle conservation program happening in this park as well. I have yet to see a turtle yet. And as you can see, the city skyline in the background, there is the tallest skyscraper standing alongside the iconic CN Tower. And the newest, tallest skyscraper here in Toronto, the roof actually aligns with the observation deck of the CN Tower. It looks like they are still finishing up that skyscraper. Apparently it is supposed to open up sometime this year. There will be residents moving in, as well as a plan to put a restaurant on the top floor of that skyscraper. They do have a place here, several places here, where folks can barbecue. But last year when I was here, the 1920s firehouse, which they moved from across the street here on Commissioner Street has finally opened to the public. There's some folks there cooking, lots of places here to have a picnic. And this evening, the end of May, there are a number of folks taking in this park because we have been blessed with such beautiful weather this past week. Someone else is barbecuing over there. Nothing says summer like a barbecue. So let's go have a look at the firehouse, which again was originally across the street and then was moved here into the park to be used and restored for public use. Got a couple of folks fishing here by the Don River, which leads into the mouth of Lake Ontario. So in front of me is the 1920s firehouse, and it has finally been opened up to the public. They have an event space inside and public washrooms. I spoke with a gentleman last week, and he told me that they will be offering programs for children this summer in the park, and some of those programs will also be taking place here inside of the restored firehouse. Now here's another new exhibit this year, guys. Look at this. This is just fantastic. Look at this. It is basketball hoops, which are meant to resemble a tree. And in fact, people of all ages are allowed to throw basketballs into those hoops. I don't have a basketball on me today, guys. Or I take my shot. Now let's give the artists their flowers. And here is the front of the old Fire Hall 30 from the 1920s. Just fantastic. And I'm just going to go around the back. There is the owl, the iconic owl. Some new benches this year. They've taken away the porta potties because now the public washroom is inside of the old firehouse. Just fantastic. And I'm such a fan of that art installation there. And they do have an art trail here in Biidaasige Park. And like I said, they have opened up the western side of this incredible park. So I will head over there. as the sun sets in Toronto. Well, you know what? Perhaps I'll go have a look at the owl. It's such an incredible structure. It is made of wood and it is just gorgeous. Get up these stairs. And it looks as though we have a number of folks here. It's just before 8 o'clock in the evening here on a warm night. Just lovely. I love this owl. It's just great. And if you do watch my channel, you'll know how much I enjoy this park. It looks as though they've turned on the water for the water park. You got someone there squirting out the water. Just a great spot for little people to come and cool off and be creative. But it is also one of the first parks, I think, in Canada that has zip lines installed. Let me see. Perhaps I can give this a go too, guys. It's working! It's working! So a lot of the structures in here are in honor of our Indigenous roots. Got some beavers there. A big wooden bench. But one of the unique features of this park, and there are many, is the zip line, which I'm a huge fan of. They have 2 of them, and I will take a ride at the end of this video, guys. But I want to show you the western end of this park, which they've opened up to the public this season. Again, this park opened up to the public 10 months ago. They're still working on the western side of this park, which will be open to the public, I do believe, this summer. And there are so many different types of birds that have found this park. I don't know what kind of bird that is, guys. And there is a swan in this park, and she's quite territorial, but she is protecting her nest. And they also have several off-leash dog areas. Here's one here. And some remnants of the old industrial wasteland that this used to be are still here. They will be building new residential homes in the coming years, and there is one of the old remnants of this area just off of Commissioner Street here in the Portlands. And there's one just west of me here as well. And this park was 18 years in the planning. It took 8 years to clean and build. In fact, they even moved the Don River such that it now flows into Lake Ontario. And they are still working on the western side of the park. But as you can see, there are some patio chairs there. Eventually this gate will come down and the public will be able to cross under the bridge into the western side of the park. And the reason that they moved the river was for flood protection. And there is one of the iconic bridges in the Portlands. There are 3 of them. And that bridge there would take you to Cherry Beach, which is just south of us. You are allowed to fish, canoe, and ride your watercraft down the Don River into Lake Ontario. And just further west of me here, you can kind of see the Toronto Islands in the background. And Billy Bishop Airport is just a stone's throw west of here. They've got some wooden benches here. Lots of activity before the sun sets. It's why I chose to come here too, because I notice the wildlife are very wild just before the sun sets. So there you be. And for a lot of us urban dwellers, this really gives us an opportunity to enjoy nature. It's almost like cottage living. Got a couple of folks across there fishing. I'm really looking forward to seeing a turtle here eventually. And I am going to cross over. Hey, we've got a couple of people on their watercrafts. Like I said, you are allowed to. Just fantastic. And these trails are perfect for biking, running, walking. There's the owl. Another bird singing. So they have opened up the western side, and there is an art trail. And there is a new art installation. I can't remember where it is though. Oh wait, it's over there. How am I going to get there? That was a bird. So long, man. I need to go get my eyes checked. There's another airplane. You will hear some planes flying by. Like I said, Billy Bishop Airport is to the west of us here. I want to take you to this new art installation. It's another duck enjoying this beautiful park. I just can't get enough of this park, guys. Here are the boys fishing. Wow, that is a beautiful shot. I won't tell them how great of a picture that would have been for them. So this end was not open. Last year, but it is open. There is still a bit of fencing, so I think they're just putting their finishing touches on it. And here's the turtle protectors. Perhaps I'm wrong about them putting turtles here, but I think so. Yeah, they're trying to build a turtle community here Biidaasige Park. There's a number you can call. What's this? Nesting season, late May to mid-July. So perhaps, well, it's late May now. Gotta keep my eyes open. I swear I'd be so stoked if I saw a turtle. I'd be stoked. So here is another art installation here. This one is just fantastic. Look at this, guys. And we're going to give this artist their flowers. There's a number of wooden benches here as well. This is called homing, and it refers to the ability of animals and birds to return to a specific location, such as nesting place or migratory destination. For humans, it conveys the safe space of home and a sense of belonging that we all yearn for, guys. And thank you to all of you for watching and supporting Once Upon a City. Thank you guys so much. That was quite touching, actually, reading that. I was moved. And there are some remnants of the old industrial wasteland. As to why they created this park. And there will be new housing, not only on the northern end of this park, but also on the southern end. Right here, under this bridge. They are making a foundation for the new buildings they will be putting here. And there is the old bridge that would take you to Cherry Beach. There's a long path here, but I'm not going to walk down it. This park is massive, guys. It's massive. I am here. And Okway-Minnesing is the island that this park is on. What a lovely evening here in Toronto. It's been so bloody cold, guys. You know I'm out here enjoying the Park. So much so that I'm actually sunburned. I'll flip this baby around. I am sunburned. I can't get enough of the sun, guys. I cannot get enough of the sun. I can't. Judge me all you want. Judge me all you want. How am I going to get to that bridge? So this section here, they did open up. I don't recall this area being open when I first visited this park. But if you live or reside in Toronto or are visiting Toronto, this should definitely be on your bucket list of places to come see when you're in Toronto. Just off of Commissioner Street in the Portlands. I don't think you can get a better city skyline view than here at Biidaasige Park in the Portlands as the sun sets here in Toronto, Canada. And eventually, like I said, there'll be housing, retail for the new community that will be here in the Portlands. And as you can see, they are prepping the foundation for the housing development. And I'm going to make my way back to the zip line, and I will finish off this walk on the zip line, guys, on the zip line. And there is the swan in her nest, protecting her babies. And birds are very territorial, guys, very territorial. So you can ride your watercraft, but no swimming and no jumping. I don't think I'll be jumping off the bridge anyways. Just not my thing. Not today, boys. Not today. So let me make my way back over to the owl, and I will finish this walk off on the zip line. At my favorite park here in Toronto, Canada.